Hello?
Good morning, good
Hello?
morning, good morning.
Hello? Are we live?
We are live on a beautiful Saturday morning. And the sun is out. There's no more rain. It's a beautiful day. We're going to get a few things done around the farm here. What's on your agenda today, Papa Jim?
I'm not sure. I gotta do some chores.
Farm
Gotta
chores.
move a little hay around, kind of stuff like that. Boys are gonna come over and help me do that. So, what are you doing right now?
I'm crocheting something special.
Are you?
I am.
Are you gonna say what it is?
I am. Well, we're going to go on that murder mystery
Mm-hmm.
adventure coming up. And that's why we have our mascot, Colonel Mustard. Colonel Mustard's going to go on our murder mystery.
Mr. Wee?
He's going to go on our murder mystery with us, and he's our canine unit. And we're going to need a canine unit to help us solve a mystery. So I thought, what if our murder mystery needs a little bit more help? So you hang on to Colonel Mustard there. And what I'm doing is I'm crocheting something special for the new member of our team. We have a new member to our team. Because what if this requires something like Jag? Remember the show
Oh,
Jag?
yeah.
Where they had to have some help? Well, I adopted somebody to help us. Good morning, Denise.
Who's that?
Well, what if we need help from the military police? This is our military police alligator. And here, you hold him.
He's not
Hold him. Let me see.
is he an integrate?
You want to know what am I crocheting for our little alligator? Do you know what I'm crocheting?
Mm-mm.
I'm crocheting a vest. Because then he'll be our investigator.
Are you an investigator?
If I make him a little vest, he'll be our investigator. So we're going to have.
Whoop,
Oh,
whoop. He's hard to hang
he
on to.
jumps around a lot, doesn't he?
How's your
So
price tag on?
we're not necessarily going to take him on all of our adventures, but I thought it would be fun to get him his own little leash. Maybe I'll crochet him a leash and we'll drag him around too. And we'll have our little investigator. I don't know. Should I crochet him a vest or leave the military police on there, his little bandana, and we'll just name him investigator? Ooh, what's the name? Denise says, "Wah." What's the name of a good investigator?
Columbo.
Columbo. We can name him Columbo.
Kojak.
Kojak. We need some good investigator names. Magnum.
Starsky and
PI.
Hutch.
Oh my God, Starsky and Hutch. We already got Colonel Mustard.
Mm.
What was the name? You think I should make him a vest?
Uh-oh.
Hang on, guys. We got issues going on here with some of our electronics. There we go. Make him a vest. I'll work on making him a vest. I was just kind of his little hand won't even fit through there, so I'll have to work on making something for him. But I thought he was awfully cute. Look at his teeth. He's got the most adorable teeth. So, oh goodness, it's a slow start here on the farm this morning. Papa Jim, he's the king. Papa Jim's been out working, and I got to sleep in a little bit because I was up so late last night with Yogi Hollow Farms 1,000 subscriber big celebration giveaway last night. We had a good time on there last night. And I think I shocked Eric over at Bland's Promised Land Ranch when they were all of the wives were saying that they got to sleep in today. And I said, I don't got to sleep in. I got to get up early so Papa Jim can stuff my piñata. And I think he almost choked. He goes, oh my God. I said, no, really, it's a piñata. We stuff a piñata. I said, matter of fact, I get my piñata stuffed twice on Saturday mornings. He almost died. You were there last night, Denise. Yes.
That's funny. I was asleep
He worked hard all week.
because I was up early this morning.
He was. He was. Well, let's open up our spinny wheels and see what we get for
You're
our
gonna put some
first.
change in the.
Oh, we want to put some change in.
getting heavy.
It's getting very heavy. The music has started.
What?
So we're going to put in, starting out this beautiful Saturday morning.
I'm bummed.
Why are you bummed? Oh, don't say it. Somebody might hear it. 25.
I am sad.
50. Why are you sad, Papa Jim? 75. Should I
Because-
save this money for a new fund for what you need now? $1.
So,
There's $1. Good morning,
Christmas
Gail.
last year, my boy out in California got me some shirts.
Some really nice shirts.
Nice shirts. And I had this shirt on, and then I put my work shirt over it, and I didn't think that it would.
What were you doing this morning?
That was
Papa
my
Jim?
problem. I thought. That's my problem.
You thought that's your problem.
So anyway, so I had to weld exhaust pipe. And so
Morning, Major.
the weld went through my work shirt.
He's feeling pretty holy this morning.
And it burned a hole.
It burned more than one hole in his shirt.
It burned another hole.
It burned more than 2 holes in his shirt.
So there's...
He's got at least 3 holes in his nice, beautiful shirt. His shirt's feeling pretty holy.
Yeah, it's not even Sunday.
Not even Sunday.
Anyway,
he's wearing his holy shirt.
So yeah, so now this is going to be my official work shirt.
That's so sad.
Not my work shirt for work, my work shirt for around the farm.
It's going to be his farm shirt now. We had something weird happen this morning. Somebody drove by our place and slowed down real slow.
Oh, yeah.
It's somebody who's stopped by before. Somebody stopped by before, and they pulled up in the driveway, and they said, "Is this your little dog out here?" Dun, 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 dun. And I said, "Yes." She goes, "Well, it's out near the street." Well, it wasn't near the street. I said, "Yeah, I let her out to go to the bathroom." She goes, "Well, if you don't want her anymore, I'll take her."
Mm.
I said, "I never said I didn't want her. I didn't go out all the way out into the yard with her. I'm standing here on the porch with her." She slowed down today.
Mm-hmm.
That person drove by today and slowed way down.
Way down. And
Jim was outside with Charlotte. It's like she's slowing down. She's looking to see if she can snag our dog. I know that's what it is. Can't have her.
I gave her the old evil eye.
Stink eye.
So
Papa Jim has got to rein in the old nervous leg activity when we're live. It makes the whole table shake. All right. Which one are we starting with first? Savings 51 through 50? Papa Jim was nice enough to stop off at the bank and get...
I didn't. Didn't you? You told me you were going to the bank yesterday. I got a quarter.
We have a quarter. Woo!
Right.
I don't even know if that's going to get us to the dumpster behind the Sizzler.
All right.
Okay.
I did go.
Okay, good. So we're going to spin our wheel and see what we're going to put into our piñata today. Here we go. You guys get to see it before we do. We're not looking. Major says, get your wallet ready. Did you guys see it? I didn't see it. It went to commercial. What do we got? What do we got?
What do we get?
I don't know. We have to wait for the commercial. $16 again. With the price of gas, this is getting bad. We need better rolls than $16, people.
I spent more money on gas going to the bank than I did. I hope we have enough.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, man. A 5.
There's 5.
There's 10.
10. That's a wrinkly
There's
Abe.
15. And 16.
$16 going into the cupcake. Put a camera on your porch and catch her. There'll be more than a camera on my porch.
We are definitely going to be putting some cameras up.
$16 going into the cupcake. Boop. There we go. Stuff that cupcake. Boy, we need to do better than that, though. My goodness. Hey, look what Nightbot just said. Let's get Bland's Promised Land Ranch to 1K.
Whoa.
There's their link. If you guys aren't following Bland's Promised Land Ranch, you need to go over, check out their content, see if you like them. And if you do, subscribe to their channel. They're getting close to 1K. Good morning. Good morning, Miss Brenda.
Oh my gosh.
What?
What is this?
What is that? Look at it. Same thing. Look at this. Look at this. Since I've lost 50 pounds.
Yeah, I've lost almost 25 pounds.
But you still come home to me, so I guess it's okay. Don't do that turkey stuff with me, mister. Oh, now he's a rooster. I was going to share something with you guys, and I forgot what it was.
You were going to say...
I don't know. I really did have a really good thought in my head. I know we need a double, don't we, Major? We need a double.
A double?
We need a double on our spinning wheel so we could put some more money in.
Oh, yes, we do need a double. I thought maybe I had
like a double from In-N-Out Burger? Is that what you're thinking? I'm going to be having a new recipe coming out this week. It should be really, really yummy. And it is a type 2 diabetes friendly recipe that for those of you who love your burgers, it's going to be really, really good. So keep an eye out for that. So last week we chose, what came up on our wheel last week?
That is looking pretty fat at the moment.
This here? I know.
Huh? Still looking pretty fat? Is that what he said?
This is looking pretty fat.
Oh.
Or is he talking about the rooster? Or maybe our cupcake full of money's looking pretty fat.
Oh, we may have to, I may have to go into it instead of taking a trip and get a neck.
Oh my goodness. We're going to have fun no matter where we go. So let's, while I'm trying to think of what I was trying to think of, I can't remember what I was trying to think of. Destination. Let's choose our destination.
Hang on.
I need a refill. Ooh, thank you. Fill her up. That's cheaper than gas. I can fill up with all the air I need.
Does anybody get that?
Oh, they get it. They know what you're doing. And they know it's lucky that I love you, or else I would be highly offended, but I'm used to it. So let's do our destination. Last week we got Mount Rushmore, which is looking pretty strong. It's been the front running, I think, here for our destinations. But I'm going to turn this around so you guys can see it. I'm not going to watch it. Papa Jim's not going to watch it. And then we're going to see what we get. I'm not looking. I'm not looking. I'm not looking. Did you guys? It went right to a commercial. It's like, hey, everybody. I'm like, what? Good morning, Laquita. What did we get? Nashville, Tennessee. That's going to make my BFF very happy. She keeps saying, how come, can't you just rig that wheel to go to Nashville, Tennessee? It's like, no, I can't rig the wheel.
We don't have any.
I've got stuff.
We don't have paper to put in it. Sorry.
I do. Poor Debbie's going to say, no, you have to have something to put in it. So we're going to write on this one. This is week 12. We're almost halfway done.
So what does it say, Mount Rushmore?
Week 12, Nashville, Tennessee. And we have a lot of fun things planned for Nashville, Tennessee, if that's where we end up going. Oh, he's referring to the cupcake, not to my chin. Thank you, Major. We still would have loved you either way. Nashville. So this is going in, just so you guys can see, I did write Nashville, so that Debbie doesn't think that I wrote anything other than Nashville, Tennessee. Going in the cupcake. If we end up in Nashville, Tennessee, we've got so many fun things planned. And if we end up in Mount Rushmore, I've got some fun things planned because I found all kinds of like buffalo tours we can go on. There's night shows with beautiful laser lights at the Crazy Horse Monument.
Did you know that dried buffalo chips are a good fire starter?
They are. And they also make great Frisbees. Yeah. We could go to a buffalo chip
throwing toss contest.
I've already hurt my wrist. I'm not going to be throwing that. But Nashville, Laquita's very happy that Nashville came up. Are you down in that area, wifey? What are you looking at so intently? Okay. So, and Gail Southern Living says, yes. So we've just got a lot of fun things planned. If we go to Nashville, we're going to go to the General Jackson mansion where he's buried. We're going to go on the cruise ship and have a nice dinner and show. But you know what else we're going to do? Something that's really fun. You're going to Tennessee in July. You need to look at specific cities. Awesome. One thing that you might want to do, I don't know if you're into it or not, Gail, but there's this thing called Adventure Labs. It's an app that you can download on your phone. And I'm going to pull something up and show you because it's really fun. I don't think, can I pull it up on Facebook? Let me see if I can pull it up on Facebook real quick. And that way I can share it with you. If I can find it. Because I think that there it is. Okay, so let me share this screen. I'm going to share a screen and show you guys one of the fun things that we will be doing regardless of where we go. But I thought this was kind of neat.
Because they have them everywhere.
They have them everywhere. Papa Jim is correct. Okay, so look at that fun picture. Oh, I got to pull it up here. There it is. This is my friend who lives down in Tennessee, and she went on this thing that we're looking at doing called an adventure lab. And what an adventure lab is, well, now Papa Jim, you're just stuck wherever I put you, aren't you? There we go. An adventure lab, you can do this on your phone, and it uses the GPS on your phone, and it takes you to different locations around a city, usually 5, all usually within walking distance. And it takes you to different points, and you learn about specific things. So for instance, here's this mural. And if you were just driving through this little town, I don't know if they're in Murfreesboro or they're in one of these little towns south of Nashville. And there's this mural. And if you didn't know to go on these little adventure labs, you might not know that there's really cool murals that you can take your pictures with.
So it's kind of a takeoff from geocaching.
It's like a geocaching. And let me see if I can.
But what I like about this is you kind of learn and see stuff instead of.
Yeah, and so this is her husband at this old cabin that was part of this adventure lab. And so this is historical. So it takes you to these places that are historical or really cool references. You learn all about them. There's usually anywhere between 3 and 5 points of interest that these adventure labs take you on. And then some of them actually have a geocache at the end where it will take you to an additional coordinate. You can find a little treasure and sign your name. It's really fun. We love Jim. I don't know whether I'm allowed to say that without it being controversial. And Gail loves murals. I love murals as well, Gail, and I'm really hoping the more I'm learning about some of these locations that we want to go to, I'm learning more and more about the availability of murals, and I want to make sure that we get our pictures taken with them. I know that down actually in Nashville, there's the mural of the big, beautiful, like angel wings that you stand in front of. But there's angel wings, there's butterflies, all over the place. There are these really cool murals that I bet you there's murals in some of the towns we go to on a regular basis, and we just don't even know they're there. And so we don't know to get our pictures taken there.
You know, you could be down on one street, and there could be something on the next street you don't even know it.
You don't even know. So we're going to look into doing these fun adventure labs. We're going to take Team Weenie Watchers with us. Oh, I know something I want to share too, but I have to do it on my little. You have a lot of murals in your tiny town, Gail. That's really neat. Good morning, Fine Dining. Hello, welcome in. We've already spun one wheel. No, we spun 2 wheels.
2 wheels. We've done the first 1 through 50 and the destination.
Yes.
So I've noticed too that there's a lot more smaller towns that are actually putting like murals on like the old buildings and stuff.
The old brick buildings. They are awesome, aren't they? So let me pull this up because I want to show you this, because I think this is pretty neat. Something that I've done that involves our Team Weenie Watchers. So I want to tell you guys a little bit about Team Weenie Watchers. You see if I can find it in my long. Here we go. I want to make it bigger. Come on. That's what she said.
Whoa, not that one.
Maybe it's in my pictures. Hang on,
Yeah.
guys. It's worth the wait because it has to do with Team Weenie Watchers. Because I think it's pretty cool, and I think this is the direction I'm going to go for Team Weenie Watchers, depending on what you guys say. It really might come down to what you say. So, Papa Jim and I, we went to the Kite Festival up in Clear Lake, Iowa. We had a wonderful time, and it was the first time that we were able to give a shout out to our founding member of Team Weenie Watchers.
Mm-hmm.
And let me put up here what Team Weenie Watchers, our little Team Weenie Watchers thing here. So what Team Weenie Watchers is we're on these adventures that we're spending money for. We're going out on our adventures. We're taking Colonel Mustard with us. We're taking Colonel Mustard with us, and he'll be going. This is why it's Team Weenie Watchers. He'll be going on all of our adventures with us. And so we took Colonel Mustard with us to the Kite Festival. And Jim from Jim's Kitchen, he was our inaugural Team Weenie Watcher member. He was our first member to Team Weenie Watchers. And we have more than one now. We're up to 3 official Team Weenie Watcher members. And what that means is when we go on an official adventure with Colonel Mustard, we will send a postcard to you from our location. Well, when we went to Clear Lake, Iowa, we stopped by the Chamber of Commerce and we looked at the postcards that they had. And, all of their postcards at that time were sailboats on the lake and things about Buddy Holly, but nothing about the Kite Festival. And I was really discouraged because Jim at Jim's Kitchen, I promised him a really nice postcard from the Kite Festival. So I want to show you what I did. It is the neatest thing.
And so, the Kite Festival, you're on a frozen lake, 20 inches of ice, all these beautiful, humongous, enormous, expensive kites. And can you believe that we couldn't find an actual
no postcards.
No postcard that represented that, and it's like this is a kind of a big deal. It's a winter thing for them. So anyway,
it's been going on for years, since the 90s. Look, they love Jim so much. You're so nice and funny. Oh, wait, you're talking about Jim's Kitchen. Sorry, honey.
Oh.
They love you too.
Bummer. Which Jim?
Say this one. Say, I have to listen to it all day. Jim's Kitchen is amazing. He is our inaugural member. And so I want to show you what I did. I made a postcard. There is a service. There's an app that you can get where you can make your own postcards out of your pictures and send them out. What are you doing to that dog?
Whoa.
Whoa.
I'm reading the thing of what
they have love in their hearts for both Jims. Oh, that's so sweet.
What did Major say? That was very funny. I don't think you're allowed to say that anymore.
What are you saying?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Hey, here's a mess this morning, guys. I promise I curled it. Anyways, I made our own postcard. If you guys are interested in getting this app, it is a paid service. Email me on my email. My email is in our About section. It's countrymamamusings@gmail.com. I can send you a discount. So if you get the service, you get a savings. But look, guys, this is the postcard I created. Look at that. It has Papa Jim and I with...
How do you get that?
I don't know, but I'm on the wrong side. Here we go. With Colonel Mustard on the lake with Clifford the big red dog. You see that there? And then it's got that beautiful rainbow kite that we love so much. It's got a minion kite. And look at our dog signed it. That's his signature. This is Colonel Mustard's official signature. Oh, look at line it right up in the ring light there. Look how cute that is. And at the very bottom, it says hashtag Team Weenie Watchers. So you were saying make one and then I said it. Yes. So that's that part. And what's really cool is I do all of this electronically. I set up all my pictures, add my hashtags, set it all up. It gets mailed out from the company as an actual postcard. So this is the back of the postcard where I'm able to put a message in. So I put a message into Jim and Kieran. And then I made my own stamp. Look at that stamp of that little groundhog in the curlers. And then what's really neat is at the bottom here, it has the location where the picture was taken and the date. And what's really neat is they actually put a map on there. You can see the map of the lake for Clear Lake, Iowa. And so that is being mailed out to him. Isn't it a killer signature, right?
Mhm.
Our Weenie dog, Colonel Mustard, has his own signature for Team Weenie Watchers. So that has gone out in the mail to Jim and Karen, and they get a shout out on our adventures. We shout them out in the video that we put up. If you haven't seen the kite video yet, go see the kite video. Lots of fun, beautiful kites. We had a great time. We shout out Jim's Kitchen, and now he's getting his postcard. So I think that's what we're going to do. Instead of buying a postcard at different locations,
Mhm.
as long as everybody in Team Weenie Watchers is okay with it, I think we're going to make our own postcards of the adventure. You
We'll
don't
see.
know.
We'll see. I yeah, I don't know. I kind of like the actual postcard from there. I'm saying, yeah, I don't know. I was gonna say
Maybe we'll mix it up because
right.
Gail wants to know how to join. Down at the bottom there, Gail, is the link to my PayPal. It's $5 per adventure. So $5 takes care of the purchase of a postcard, the postage for the postcard, a little gas in our tank so we can get on the adventure. I will share with you that there are other channels that are doing postcard adventures like this, $35.
Mhm.
We're $5.
Right.
$5. And I think they'll ship overseas.
These cards
That I make.
Right. But I think so my feeling is that if we're at a place and we can find a postcard that really signifies that visit, I would like to do that postcard. If we can't, then
we can make
one. But I kind of like to have the adventure of myself of trying to find the good postcards.
Okay.
To
we could do that because we did, while we were up in Clear Lake, we did manage to get a couple of postcards that are actual billboard, the actual poster of when Buddy Holly, Richie Valens, and the Big Bopper were playing at the Surf Ballroom before they had that terrible crash. Yeah. So we did get some of those postcards because that is vintage and authentic looking. We wouldn't be able to replicate that, but we are going to take another trip up to Clear Lake, and we're going to go to the Surf Ballroom. We're going to tour the Surf Ballroom, give you all of the information about their last concert there. And then we're going to go out to the crash site where there's a memorial for Buddy Holly, Richie Valens, and the Big Bopper. So all of that will be an adventure that we will take Colonel Mustard on, and that will be a Team Weenie Watcher. I forgot
the actual distance that they made it from the airport, but it wasn't very far.
It was just a few miles before they ended up crashing. Right. Brenda likes your idea. Right. So I think that's what we'll do. We'll find the authentic postcards when we're in a location where we can get good authentic postcards. That
represents our visit there.
Right. I mean, we could get postcards when we went up to the Kite Festival that just was about Clear Lake, but I don't know that it would have had
Clear Lake,
the significance of the Kite Festival.
In summertime with boats and stuff does not represent what we were there for.
Right. And we'll be going, actually, we're going to plan a third trip to Clear Lake. So that will be another adventure if you're interested. And that is, they have a paddle boat. They have a dinner cruise paddle boat that goes out on the lake. It's called the Lady of the Lake. So we'll be doing that. And they actually have postcards of that. Right. So we can do that too. And when we buy them, this is the great thing because everybody was talking about Colonel Mustard's signature. When we get the actual postcards and we can fill them out by hand, Colonel Mustard will be able to still do his own signature on the back of the postcard, crinkly, because he has his own stamp. See, this is his signature stamp. So Colonel Mustard will still be able to sign those postcards with his very unique signature. And then Papa Jim and I, we can do our stamps too because we've got little paw print stamps that we can do for our Team Weenie Watchers. So we're going to be doing all these things. But here's the thing. When we take Colonel Mustard on our murder mystery adventure, and that is an adventure that you can join, they're not going to have postcards in that town for that murder adventure. So we will be able to take pictures of our murder mystery adventure with Colonel Mustard and our investigator. Those of you who showed up late missed that we've added to our murder mystery solving team. We've got our little alligator.
Team.
He is an investigator. I'm going to crochet him a little vest so he will be an investigator. He's our military police for our murder mystery. So, but you know, for something like that, they're not going to have postcards. We're going to have to make our own postcards. So we're going to be able to we're going to mix it up both ways. It'll be fun. Yeah. It'll be fun. So those of you who want to join in on the murder mysteries or the adventures and all the things we're going to be doing with Colonel Mustard and Team Weenie Watchers, there's my email for my PayPal link. So if you go to PayPal, it's crochetmyheart@gmail.com through PayPal. It's going to come up as Thompson Farms. So make sure it's Thompson Farms. It's $5 per adventure. So I know that Jim's Kitchen, he's got several adventures already paid for. And so it will be these little adventures that we go on. And then our big adventure, we have Lynn from Ann Lynn's show. She's purchased an adventure, but she wants the big adventure, whether it's going to be Mount Rushmore, Tennessee, our big destinations, whatever the one is. So she's already purchased her passport ticket to go on that adventure with us and Colonel Mustard. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Denise over at Green Granny 2 says she's been on that paddle boat and it's really, really nice. So we're gonna do lots of fun things. So if you want to join Team Weenie Watchers, hello, Alicia. This must be Papa Jim. It is. This is my Papa Jim. Welcome in. We were just talking about Team Weenie Watchers and the fun things that we're going to be doing with Team Weenie Watchers. So if you want to be a member of Team Weenie Watchers, there's the info at the bottom. $5 per adventure buys you a ticket, a passport onto some of our journeys, and you get a shout out in the video associated with the journey. And we were just shouting out Jim's Kitchen, so he gets a little bit more love, and you get the postcard.
And he was our very first.
He was our first.
And
we do love Jim's Kitchen. So for Jim's Kitchen, we're going to put $1 in. Is that what we're doing? So there's 1 quarter, 2 quarters, 3 quarters. You guys keeping track? And 4 more quarters going in. And what this is Papa Jim is saving all of his change throughout the week. And during our cupcake stuffing, we have this jar here. We're putting money in, and you have to keep track of how much money we're keeping in here. Every week, we tell you exactly the amount of money we're putting in, whether it's quarter, dime, nickel. We tell you everything we're putting in. This is week 12. So what we're going to do is at the end of week 26, whoever can guess the amount of money we have in this jar without going over is going to win one of 3 prizes. And that's going to be either your very own county jar, bank yourself. We'll order it and have it sent to your home.
It's pretty neat, though, because when you put the money in,
don't show how much we've got in there, Papa Jim.
It has a little lever in there, and it tells by the diameter of the size of the money of what denomination it is. And I bet you guys thought I was going to show you it.
Psych. So we'll either, whoever wins, whoever comes closest without going over, will either get one of their very own county banks. We'll order it and send it to your home. Or you will get your choice of coffee mug from our merch store for Country Mama Musings, or wherever our big destination is, we'll send you a little something from there. If it's somebody overseas, then it will be some type of a gift card. So that's what we're doing with that. You don't get the money that's in our jar. We're going to use that on our trip.
Yeah, that's going to be
our sodas or Slim Jims or whatever it is we stop off at a truck stop and decide to get. But let's do our third and final spinny wheel. Let's see if we can get some money in this cupcake piñata. My goodness, we need more than $16 in there this week. You guys ready? Let's hit a double. Let's everybody cross your fingers. We hit a double because we need it this week. Okay, here's our spin. We're not looking. You guys get to see it before we do. Look away, Papa Jim. Don't look. Don't look. Did you guys see what it is?
What is it?
I don't know. It goes right to a commercial. We don't get to see what it is. $92.
That's
That
better.
helps. That helps. $92 going into the cupcake. And we've not kept track. This is week 12. We have no idea how much money we have in the cupcake.
20,
40, 60, 80, 85, 90, 91, 92 buckaroonies. Woohoo! And it says 92, 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 90, 91, 92. We're going to fold up these babies and we're going to stuff them in my cupcake. Here we go. Right here, we're going to lift this little flap. That's a big wad to shove in that little space there. And in it goes. Shake it, Papa. Wow. You guys hear how much is in there? Don't be peeking in my cupcake. I'm modest. Don't be peeking in my cupcake. So 16 earlier, 92 now. That at least puts us over the $100 mark.
Mm-hmm.
We're happy on days like that because that is going to keep us from sleeping at a truck stop or at a roadside rest area, and it'll keep us from eating out of the dumpster behind Pizza Hut or something. So that sounds good right now.
It does actually sound pretty good.
So
when you're on a low carb type eating plan,
we've been doing low carb.
That Pizza Hut actually sounds pretty good.
You know, we bought bikes, so we're gonna go to the High Trestle Bridge, and we're gonna go out on a bike ride this summer. We're gonna do all kinds of fun stuff,
all kinds of neat things.
So I'm glad that you guys are gonna be able to go along with us.
We'll send we'll share some pictures of our. We'll show you the bikes that we got the bargain deal on, and they're 2 girls' bikes. So Papa Jim's going to be riding a girl's bike. So
you know what we should do? We should keep track of how many times people make fun of him for riding a girl's bike. I don't think it's going to happen.
Don't bother me.
I don't think it's going to happen. But we got helmets. We got helmets.
Yeah, we got helmets, and we've got all we need now is the good weather to be able to go out and do it. And it's starting to look up. It's starting to shape up out here in the Midwest.
I was talking to Farmer Tom down the road the other day.
Farmer Tom.
Good old Farmer Tom.
Gotta put the kink in the winter or in the spring deal.
Farmer Tom says, according to the Farmer's Almanac, he thinks Almanac thinks we've got one more snowstorm this year. And then we'll pop into spring, and then all will be good. I'm going to get out there and start getting my garden going. I'm starting a new project. Papa Jim is rolling his eyes, I'm sure. No rolling, no eye rolling.
But you're talking?
You're speaking? Easier to get on a girl's bike. Yeah. I mean, what is the bar? Somebody tell me in the chat, please. What is the purpose for that bar on a men's bike?
A nard cruncher?
It's just a cruncher. That's all I think it is for the hickory nut crunch. I don't think it really has any purpose at all. But Miss Brenda, we got beautiful beach cruisers. They're mint green, the big, nice, big cushy seats on them. They have 7 gears with a Shimano gear system. Perfect 50% off.
I mean, I can't. And when she said that, and I met her in the store, we got a little box or
we have one of those little Japanese beetles crawling around.
When she said that, I told her, I says, for that kind of price, I have no,
He has no problem riding a girl's bike for that price because it was a bargain. And there were only 2 left, and people were looking at them. I'm like, these are mine. One of the employees was like, what are you doing? I'm licking them. These are my bikes. Nobody's taking these bikes. So we brought them home. But we went to the thrift store the other day, and we found 2 adult bicycle helmets.
With the head still in them. What a deal, man.
What a deal. They came with the head still in them from the last.
I mean, 2 heads are better than 1.
Oh, my God. You're on a roll. That's hysterical. Totally takes away from me saying that we got a bargain. Shit, you're funny. We got them for 50 cents a piece. Were they 50 cents or 25 cents?
So some are 25, some are. I mean, we got 4 helmets, and I think the 4 helmets equaled out to be like $2 or something.
Less than that, even. I think we got 2 for our bike trips when we go for bike because we want to be smart and safe.
Yeah.
We want to promote safety. That's not an official Weenie Watcher adventure unless you want it to be. Like if you see a video and we're going out on this beautiful bike ride and you say I want a postcard of that, I'll give you an adventure pass for that. But we got 2 more to keep down in the basement for when we have tornadoes. Because when we came up here to spend time with you guys 2 weeks ago and Papa Jim was antsy to get on the road because the weather was going to turn, it did. We had deadly tornadoes come through. And when we go down in the basement, we've got our little place that we go to in inclement weather, but we don't have helmets. We've got everything. We've got our grab and go tornado kit that we grab so that we've got good shoes and a strobe light and a whistle for emergencies and emergency blanket. We have all of that, but we didn't have helmets. So we bought helmets to have for tornado ditch out times.
There's controversy about people talking about like riding bicycles and stuff, wearing a helmet and not wearing helmets and stuff. And I mean, as an adult, everybody has their own choice, but you got to remember that your noggin, there's certain things that you can't get back. And, brain injury, your eyes, stuff like that. I mean, that's why, like when I'm at work and I'm dealing with something that potentially can get metal in my eyes and stuff, I always make it, you wear safety glasses, hearing protection, that kind of stuff. Well,
what?
Riding bicycles, that's, you've just been hearing me crying because of the gas prices. So anyway, not to get on the bandwagon, whatever, but just protect yourselves. And
it was a beetle.
So that's what we got. We got these helmets, and they were very, 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 very inexpensive, and we're keeping them down there. And so if something were to happen, and something on the flooring or whatever falls through,
protect the noggin. Both my mother and my father had traumatic brain injuries.
Yeah.
So we saw what they went through. So we have to make sure we wear our helmets if we go out on the bike trail, which I wish it was beautiful enough. It is beautiful today, but it's still kind of chilly out, isn't it? So we won't be riding our bikes today. I'm
guessing it's probably somewhere in just hovering 40 degrees right now, but it's sunshiny. I think we're supposed to get up into maybe into the 50s today. Tomorrow's supposed to be in the 60s, I hope. So, but it's still a little chilly. But well,
I'm going to have Papa Jim bring up something out from his workshop, and we got this for $1, didn't we? We have a stainless steel salad bar, like you see in a restaurant with the sneeze guard and everything on it. Like you go up and get your stuff out of the salad bar. We got it for $1. Going to clean that all up.
It's the kind of salad bar that they would put the chipped ice in.
Yeah.
And it's got a little drain that allowed it to drain down into their floor drain or whatever. And yeah, we got it for $1.
Got it for $1. I'm going to clean it all up. I'm going to pretty it up if I have to.
Or was it $5?
I think it was $1.
I don't know.
It was a bargain, even if it was $5, because it's a really nice stainless steel. I don't know what it's looking like at the moment because it's been down in the workshop.
We've came home with a lot of the dollar bargain deals.
Anyways, if you've been watching Lisa over at Yogi Hollow Farm, she's been doing the hydroponics, the cracky method, and she grows bok choy and lettuce in her house. And our lettuce here has gone up a minimum of 20% in the last couple of weeks. We do have a video about hyperinflation. If you haven't seen that yet, give that a look-see. It's important to know that there are people out there fear-mongering and throwing out the wrong terms for some things that we're going through with inflation right now. But we are seeing it. We're seeing it in our groceries. The groceries are going up. I thought, you know what? For what I can put in for an initial investment to do this cracky hydroponic system in my kitchen, it pays for itself if I can get some lettuce out of it because the lettuce has gone up quite a bit. So, and if diesel keeps going up the way it is, regular gas, we just heard last night, regular gas in Southern California where we used to live was it $9 a gallon?
No, 6. Wasn't it 6?
I think it was more than that.
I don't know. We'll have to check into that.
I think they were expecting it to go to 11.
I don't know. But it's there's some places that is up in that range, but I don't know.
But we want to start growing more of our own stuff and being, because I got to have my lettuce.
Yeah, but you got to remember, when fuel prices go up, everything's going to go up. So because the end user, it always pays for everything in between.
It all falls on us. And I've had quite a few responses to that video saying, but You know, I don't believe that we're only at an interest or at an inflation rate of 7.9%, because look at housing here, look at food here. You have to compare apples to apples and oranges to oranges. We're all feeling the effects, but let's not get too serious on that right now. We're having fun. We're planning for our trip. We're hoping that we're going to be able to afford our trip. Yeah. By the time we smash open that cupcake, it might just be down to the grocery store for a Slim Jim and back. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see.
But we're having fun getting there, aren't we? We're having fun doing our cupcake stuffing.
No matter what, just as long as we stay strong as a nation, we'll get through all this stuff. So
all
right,
let's put in just change. A little bit more change, and then we'll say goodbye to everybody.
Papa Jim's got chores to do.
So I'm putting in a dime. You guys keeping track?
Yeah.
There's a prize for this at the end. There's another dime.
So it's either getting one of these
a nickel
change banks, counting change bank. What was the other thing?
A Country Mama coffee mug from my merch site.
Or
quarter.
Something of.
If we go to Tennessee, we'll send you something from Tennessee.
Yeah, Tennessee or
a quarter. Another quarter. If we go to Mount Rushmore, it'll be something from Mount Rushmore.
Right. Something from our destination.
Another quarter. He's just handing me all this money. I'm putting this money. Are you guys keeping track of how much money is going into the change bank? That's a nickel. And here's another nickel. Now, if you go back to the very, very beginning when we announced what we're doing, I tell you how much we start with. We started with a little bit of money in here, and then we tell you this is a nickel. We tell you everything that goes in here so you can keep track if you're counting how much money is. And then we tell you when we get close to a milestone, which we're not quite there yet. There's a few times we say we're close to a milestone.
So that was
a dime.
Nickel. This is a dime. This is a dime.
Here goes another dime. He's got a lot of change this week, doesn't he?
Yeah.
I think he wants to lighten the load in his pockets. Here's a nickel and a quarter. Ooh, that's a cool quarter. That's one of those collectible ones with something on the back. Anyways, did you guys ever notice that for the year 2020, the back of the quarter had a bat? Did you notice that?
No. Did it really?
Yeah, it did.
It had a bat.
There we go. It had a bat. You have to find a 2020 quarter, the ones that have all of the little like national park things or something on the back of them. It had a bat on it. I saw it. I really did. You can't count that, High Major. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. All right, friends. Well, I'm going to get started on my cracky salad bar.
And I got to get started on moving some hay.
Hey.
Hi.
And I think if I can talk Papa Jim into it, I think we might go on a geocaching adventure later today.
If we have time.
I think we will.
No. Boys are coming over. They have plans.
Does that mean I have to stay home and do kitchen stuff like dishes and laundry? And I don't want to do that. I want to do something fun. It's a beautiful day. Well, guys, I hope you enjoy the day wherever you are. I hope your weather is beautiful. I hope you have just a beautiful day surrounded with beautiful people and beautiful hearts. And thank you so much for joining us as we stuffed our cupcake one more time this week. And we're halfway there.
Number is this?
This is week 12. We're almost halfway there. We're going to have a fun adventure when we get to week 26.
So week 13 is halfway, right?
Week 13 next week will be the halfway point.
Mark. Can you believe it's already halfway?
I don't know that we're going to have room in that cupcake. I was telling everybody that I've already picked out our next piñata because we joke about how every week we come on here and Papa Jim stuffs my muffin. And I picked out the next piñata for next time. And Jim, you look so happy giving all your money away. The next one, I want to get a taco piñata because it'd be
they
fun.
Actually have a taco piñata.
But I don't know that it's going to be big enough. I don't know if it'll be big enough because that cupcake's pretty big and it's already getting full. So we'll see. But have a beautiful day, guys. And we will see you next week. Watch for more lives throughout the week and we'll be dropping some more videos.
Take care. Be safe.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
And